All right, what's going on, everybody? This is the Fantasy Sports Boss here with another video for you. Today's daily draft bust. Now, this guy that I'm going to be talking about today, I really held off on doing a bust video on him because for me, it seems so obvious that, what's so obvious doesn't even need to be said sometimes. But what was interesting is that the fantasy football community either didn't get the memo or they're just ignoring the blaring red flag surrounding the guy. And of course, I'm talking about Miami Dolphins wideout Tyreek Hill. The issue with Hill right off the bat, the easy call to make right here in terms of calling him a draft bust is he goes from catching passes from arguably the best quarterback, the most talented quarterback that we've seen in a generation in Patrick Mahomes, to a guy who, let's just say for lack of a better word, is a little bit shaky in Miami's Tua Tagovailoa. And to call him shaky is maybe even generous. So the extreme from Mahomes to Tagovailoa is as big as you possibly can get. And despite all that, Hill's current ADP in PPR leagues right now is 19. So he's going towards the latter stages of the second round. Now, this guy, obviously he was a first-round pick the last couple of years, putting up blockbuster numbers with Mahomes, where he could really stretch the field, pile up the touchdowns. And last year, he really went PPR crazy as well, setting a career best with receptions. But now he's getting Tagovailoa, who his favorite pass is a check down. The short to intermediate game was pretty much as far as it went for Tagovailoa. He was very rarely throwing downfield. Didn't seem to trust himself to throw down the field. Maybe the coaches didn't even trust him to throw down the field. It was check down city, very, very deliberate, very boring offense. Jalen Waddle made the best of it as a rookie by catching these short dump offs and creating after the catch. But now the Dolphins bring in Hill, whose best asset is to go deep and create huge plays down the field, with a quarterback whose struggles on that side of things is quite pronounced. But yet, Hill's ADP is 19. I mean, I just don't understand that for the life of me. And here's what makes it even worse, is that Jalen Waddle's ADP right now is 40. So 19 is Hill, 40 is Waddle, and Waddle could very much catch more passes than Hill and have the better overall season. He's already got the rapport down with Tagovailoa. Waddle caught 100 balls last year as a rookie. I mean, he made the best of a really bad situation with Tagovailoa not throwing down the field. I mean, he caught 104 passes for 1,015 yards and 6 touchdowns. Was even used on a couple of jet sweeps as well. Now, Tyreek Hill last year went for 111 catches, 1,239 yards, and 9 touchdowns. He's not sniffing those numbers. He may not even catch 90 passes, let alone 111. But I do think Waddle could still repeat 100 catches because his game, while Waddle is a speedster and can get down the field and be like a Tyreek Hill, he's kind of cemented that short to intermediate game with Tagovailoa. And the coaching staff is not going to exactly go away from that. Why would you? It worked. So Hill, and you know what? Maybe Hill's presence even opens up more room for Waddle. So Waddle is the investment at 40, not Hill at 19. I mean, that's a terrible pick at 19, Tyreek Hill. I know the talent is there. This is not a question of his talent. It's the setup. And also the Dolphins are going to be very run heavy. They brought in 1 million backs. They brought in Chase Edmonds. They brought in Sony Michel. They brought in Raheem Mostert. All right? They still have Salvin Ahmed. They have Myles Gaskin. One of those guys probably going to get cut, but they're going to be running the ball a lot, and it's going to be a deliberate pace. They're not going to do hurry up like the Chiefs routinely did. All right? They're going to run the ball. They're going to bleed clock, and they're not going to allow Tagovailoa to try to win or lose games for them. So this ADP is ridiculous. I'm completely out on Tyreek Hill unless he somehow falls to the late 3rd round, 4th round area, which he won't. So I won't miss him. I'm not going to be upset if somebody takes him. I'll be happy if somebody takes him because that'll push everybody else one slot closer to me. But Tyreek Hill, the obvious fade for me. He should be for you. Let's just completely ignore him. All right, so again, daily bust and sleeper every day. Hit the subscribe button so you're made aware, and the notification button so you're made aware when new videos are added. Football Friday on Friday, our live stream. And anytime any breaking news or injury news happens, instant videos and instant analysis will come your way. All right. So look for those and we'll talk soon. Take care, everybody.